Greetings, Jay Stone here, Cap and Ball Fanatic Channel on a beautiful, windy November day on Thanksgiving week 2025. Oh my God, I'm pulling out a Remington for today's video. So stick around and find out which Remington I'm shooting and whether or not for the first time I can actually hit something with it. All right, so a couple weeks ago, or a month ago maybe, month and a half ago, I showed you a brief look at one of my new Remingtons. It's silver, 5.5-inch barrel, Sheriff Model, absolutely beautiful, checkered grips. We just shot it a couple times that day. I said I would bring it back out and put it through its paces on the range, so here we are. So I haven't shot this thing, but the one time it was 2 cylinders full, I think. So I'm going to start at about 18 yards on paper and see where this thing shoots. All right, there it is. Yep. All right, I don't think we shot it very well, but remember, this is to 15, 18 yards trying to figure out where it's going. So let's go see where it's going. So in this 44 caliber Sheriff Model, Remington pattern cap and ball revolver, I'm shooting 22 grains of 3F Swiss, 454 round ball, wad, and caps. And we're trying to figure out where it goes since I've only put like 6 or 12 rounds through it in my life. So I'm at about 15 yards, maybe a little further, more like 18 yards. So let's see if we can't do a little bit better this time. Huh? I see holes though. So let's go. Maybe we'll do one more and then we'll back it up. Regular viewers of the channel know that I have a heck of a time shooting Remingtons. Colts, I can zero them right in there and do really well. But Remingtons, I have a heck of a time with it. So let's put 6 more at this shorter distance. And I've started to get some of them on target. They're a little off to the left and sort of scattered around. So haven't found my point of aim yet, but let's see. Maybe we will this time. We're going to shoot this Remington, beautiful silver. We're going to shoot this at the Dueling tree. I mean, I've sort of got it going over there a little bit, way left. So we're going to shoot these ones on the left of the Dueling tree and see what happens. Let's see. 10 yards. Dueling tree, my new obsession. That one. All right, big orange, about 28 yards. Let's see. Should be able to hit this thing pretty good, but the way this thing's going, I have no idea. Silver Remington 5.5-inch barrel Sheriff Model. Big orange, 25. All right, that's 4. With a Remington for me, it's great. That is great. Well, it suddenly got windy and cold. So I'm back on swinging steel. We got big yellow about 29 yards back there. Let me get back here. Aiming off the right side of the target, middle up. Let's see. Watch now, it probably won't work. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm way off the right side of the target. Oops, I missed the little yellow one. Let's go back to big yellow. Okay, so 6 inches off the right side of the target, a little bit above middle. They're grouping right in the center. You'll be able to see it on the video. I think we can do one more and call it a day before I get blown away out here. But at least I'm starting to figure out where this bad boy shoots. You know, as it turns out, I'm glad this video has gone the way it has, where I'm sort of spent 2/3 of it scattering them all over the lot, because really, this is the epitome of something that I've said many, many times over time, and that is black powder cap and ball revolvers is a hobby of patience. It's a hobby of patience. Nothing shoots the way it's supposed to. I know you all say Remington shoot, point of aim, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not sending mine out to get them tuned up. And you know what? I have to shoot windage and elevation on the Remingtons just like I do on the Colts. Maybe not as far, maybe not as severe, but you know what? It's not straight down the pipe. Even off the bench, it's not straight down the pipe. But I love this because it's a hobby of patience. No frustration. What we have to do is we keep playing around until we start to find it. And you see in the last 12 shots, I've only missed a couple because I think I sort of found where it's supposed to aim. And that feels like a victory to me. Do you follow me? That's the challenge. So, God, I love it. Let's put 6 more down here and see if we... Now watch. I won't hit one thing, but that's all right. 28 yards to big yellow. Yeah, this one's a little harder to hit. Let's see about this one again. There we go. I aimed too far off the right. I'm going to shoot. Let's start over. I'm going to shoot this one again. See if I got it right. Yep. And we'll go with big yellow back there. And now we'll go to this yellow one again. See if I can get really lucky. Ah! Missed that last one. Got a little cocky. Well, all right. There you have it. My day on the range in the wind with a Remington New Model Army Sheriff's Model Silver Pieta 44 caliber. It was a really nice gun. It's a beautiful gun. But I have to tell you, what we witnessed over the last few hours is what I think is, as I said a few minutes ago, is what I think is the process of learning how to shoot cap and ball revolvers. Now, I have some of you write me and say, God, you shoot well. How'd you do that? How'd you do that? It's largely patience, my friend. It's largely patience. It's realizing that this has nothing to do with shooting modern firearms. That the only similarity is you're pulling a trigger and it's going bang. Everything else is different. From loading it, to understanding them, to cleaning them. But what's really different is going through that sometimes irritating process of figuring out windage on these things. And I'm telling you what, I know you all say Remingtons, you shoot them down the barrel. No, I've got a bunch of them. I've shot them off the bench, and they all shoot a little left, a little right. I've had some of you say, well, my Remingtons all shoot really low. That's not point of aim, right? Even if you're aiming off, that's using windage, and that's part of the challenge. Actually, it's what I love about this, right? It's what I love about this. Modern firearms are fun too, but I'm telling you what, they just shoot where you aim them. There's no challenge in that, but there is in this. Every single one of them. Now, Colts, you have to use a little more windage most of the time, but still, you saw in this video, once I finally figured it out, that I needed to aim off, just off the right side of my targets, a little bit above the middle of the target, and I started hitting them where I wanted it. And it held through 3 cylinders. So that tells me I'm going to put that in my notes as it relates to this particular cap and ball revolver, and that's where we'll start the next time. Listen, I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We've got more videos coming, and we'll see you again on down the road the next time.